not quite spring weather yet here in Wisconsin. I just thought I needed to get outside. Sunny, mid-30s. Got the RadRover Step-Thru I'm testing out, and I'm going to see what some trails look like which are partially shaded, so I'm a little bit, we'll see. They could be like totally ice covered. I'm not sure what to expect. I haven't been there, but we're gonna check it out. I have to say, one of the benefits to the RadRover, just generally, Step-Thru or the regular one, is it is just a much more pleasant ride when you're going over bumps and things, because you have the tires are just so wide that it gives you a lot of stability, and you can just pump up the tires as much or as little as you want. But even right now I have them about 20 psi, and it still feels plenty soft. And then the other nice thing is you get the addition of that front suspension. So, not that our there's anything wrong with the RadWagon, but comfort-wise, I do like the fat tires. This is my first time actually on a fat tire bike, and I really didn't know what to expect. And when I got the bike, it was even, I guess maybe the best way to describe it is it's just such a beefy bike. You see this thing and it's just huge. It's a large bike, which is kind of why I was initially concerned that it would be a little bit too big for my wife, maybe a little bit too intimidating. I think it's just important to not let the Step-Thru fool you. It's still a big bike. It's, the Step-Thru makes it accessible for a lot of people to get on, but it just looks intimidating. And so that's kind of what we've been thinking about with the Rover. And I'm going to do a full walkthrough that's going to highlight. I've been taking notes the last few days on what I like about this bike. I'm trying to keep it a little more interesting. There's plenty of reviews out there on the Rover, but I want to try to touch on some of those things that some of the details people might want to hear about. I do not have my mirror on this, which is why I'm looking over my shoulder to make sure I don't get hit. It's a busy road, and I don't really like riding on sidewalks, but I think it's probably the safest here. I would say besides the fun factor of the wagon being able to have two people, like if I have to grab a bike to go run a quick errand, I think I would opt for the Rover over the wagon, unless maybe it was like a smoothly paved route or something like that. But this thing is just a tank. I can go off curbs with it and no problem. So it just gives you a little bit more confidence, which is nice. briefly here, I'm going to switch over to my map so I don't miss this turn. So let's take this thing. That's some snow. Nice. Ooh, a little slippery. This is really melty. Let's see how this is gonna go. You know, this is probably the worst kind of snow for the Rover, or any other bike really, because we haven't gotten any fresh snow, so this is all like, it melts, and it freezes, and it's slippery, and it's deep. Whew. Got some rear tire going all crazy. I think if I would lower the tire pressure, it would help a little bit with this, but that's alright. I got, nice thing with the Step-Thru is I can put my feet down very easily. I'm on this for like a mile, so yeah. If you look ahead of me, you can see my path. This is the section where everything's a little bit softer, slushier. It's actually interesting when there's areas where I've been just before this where it was much icier, and that was easier. You can see I slid out there. Like, this stuff was deeper, but I was able to get through it. And one of the things I'm loving is that these fat tires are so forgiving. You can see there I had some issues. Looks like a drunk rad rider went through here with how that path looks. Even this is better. I am very excited next winter what this means for the Rover, and if the fat tires can handle this stuff, like, it's acceptable how it's handling in this slush. I can't imagine what it's going to feel like in like fresh powder. Like, I imagine it's just going to handle it with ease. So you could probably get a little bit more range out of the city or way again with the thinner tires, and also probably points to the fact that you could get some tires for the RadRover that have less tread on them, so less rolling resistance. I think I have an article, or I think I have them listed on my accessories page. I want to say they're called the Origin 8 Supercells or something, but I think those are the ones that have less tread. Anyway, alright, we got 0.8 miles, okay. This is a little challenging, I'm not going to lie, but I'm using the throttle. I'm not sure if it'll be pedal assist 2 now. Oh yeah. But one of the benefits of going slower is it is a lot less cold. One of those days where the faster you go, the colder you are. So I'm happy going this speed and soak up the sun. One of the things I was really looking forward to Oh, this stuff is a little better. Was taking the Rover out on some snow just so I could compare it to the wagon. This year for the wagon we bought some studded tires, and I was kind of curious how the Rover compared. I assumed it was going to be better. Like I said earlier, you lower that tire pressure. Like this stuff is just not a good test of this. Pretty fun! Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support what I'm doing with Rad Owners Forum, here's 3 easy ways. Number 1, use the link in the description when you're buying a Rad power bike. You will earn a $50 Amazon gift card. Number 2, you can view my accessories page, which has a list of recommended accessories for Rad power bikes. If you make a purchase, I will earn a small commission. Number 3, subscribe to my YouTube channel or join the forum at radowners.com.